So the first one I want to do is called terrorist. And when I say I'm all about peace and love, I want you to say I'm all about peace and love back to me, please. Okay? They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. When they put it on me, I tell them this: I'm all about peace and love. But they're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. Insulting my intelligence. Oh, how these people judge. It seems like the ragheads and packies are worrying your dad, but your dad's favourite food is curry and kebab. It's funny but it's sad how they make your mummy hurry with her bags. Rather read the Sun and study all the facts. Tell me, what's a bigger threat to human society? BAE systems or homemade IEDs? Remote control drones killing off human lives, or man with homemade bomb committing suicide? I know you were terrified when you saw the towers fall. It's all terror, but some forms are more powerful. It seems nuts, how could there be such agony when more Israelis die from peanut allergies? It's like the definition didn't ever exist. I guess it's all just dependent who the nemesis is. Irrelevant how eloquent the rhetoric peddler is, they're telling fibs. Now tell us who the terrorist is. They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. When they put it on me, I tell them this: I'm all about peace and love. But they're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. Insulting my intelligence. Oh, how these people judge. Listen, Lumumba was democracy, Mossadegh was democracy, Ende was democracy. Hypocrisy, it bothers me. Call you terrorists if you don't want to be a colony. Refuse to bow down to a policy of robbery. Is terrorism my lyrics when more Vietnam vets killed themselves after the war than died in it? This is very basic. One nation in the world has over 1,000 military bases. They say it's religion, when clearly it isn't. It's not just Muslims that oppose your imperialism. Is Hugo Chavez a Muslim? I didn't think so. Is Castro a Muslim? I didn't think so. It's like the definition didn't ever exist. I guess it's all just dependent who your nemesis is. Irrelevant how eloquent the rhetoric peddler is, they're telling fibs. Now tell us who the terrorist is. So, when we look at the history of the United States in relation to democracy in the quote-unquote third world, what happened to Mossadegh? He wanted to nationalize what is now the BP, British Petroleum. What happened to this man? What happened to Allende? What happened to Lumumba? What happened to Nkrumah? What policies are they now pushing against Mr. Chavez, Mr. Morales in Bolivia, Mr. Carrera in Ecuador? These are democratically elected leaders, and because their policies are reflecting the will of the people, they are going against the wishes of the United States and the CIA. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. So the next one is going to be Long Live Palestine. This might be Mr. Owate calling me now. He's let me down big time today. So, when I say Long Live Palestine, I want you to say Long Live Gaza. Are you with me? Are you with me? Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for an answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine! Long live Gaza! Long live Palestine! Long live Gaza! Long live Palestine! Long live Gaza! While we listen to tunes made by ignorant fools, Israel blocked the UN from delivering food. They bring in the troops and we won't even glimpse of the news. They make money off the products that we are quick to consume. And this is not simply a question of differing views. Forget emotions, this is facts, what I spit is the truth. It's not about if you're a Christian or if you're a Jew. They're just people living in different conditions to you. They still die when you bomb their schools, mosques and hospitals. And it's not because of rockets, please God, can you stop this all? I'm not related to the strangers on the TV, but I relate, because those strangers could have been me. Words could never ever explain the raw tragedy. This is not a war, they're just murdering more rapidly. And we are automatically supporting pure savagery. Imagine how you feel if this was your family. This is for Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for the answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine! Long live Gaza! Long live Palestine! Long live Gaza! Long live Palestine! Palestine. This is not just a war over stolen land. Why do you think there's little boys throwing stones at tanks? And we'll never really know how many people are dead. They drop bombs on little girls while they sleep in their bed. And don't get offended by facts, just try and listen. Nothing is more anti-Semitic than Zionism. So please don't bring bad vibes when you speak to me, because there's plenty of rabbis that agree with me. It's your choice what you do with this message. Don't get confused. I view this from a human perspective. How many more resolutions have to be violated? How many more children have to be annihilated? Israel is a terror state. Terrorists that terrorize. I testify my television televised. I'm telling lies. This is not a war. It's like systematic genocide. But wherever they try, Palestine will never die. Long live Palestine! Long live Gaza! Long live Palestine! Long live Gaza! Long live Palestine! Long live Gaza! Thank you very much. Peace and love.